Why should you attend church? Stay tuned for a song and a short message.
Tell me the story of Jesus, write on my heart every word. Tell me the story most precious, sweetest that ever was heard. Tell the angels in chorus sang as they welcomed His birth. Glory to God in the highest, peace and good tidings to impart. Tell me the story of Jesus, write on my heart every word. Tell me the story most precious, sweetest that ever was heard. Tell of the cross where they nailed Him, writhing in anguish and pain. Tell of the grave where they laid Him. Tell how He liveth again. Love in that story so tender, clearer than ever I see. Stay, let me weep while you whisper, love paid the ransom for me. Tell me the story of Jesus, write on my heart every word. Tell me the story most precious, sweetest that ever was heard.
Why should you attend church? Since the pandemic started in March 2020, church attendance is down about 50% among all churches. A few are much worse, a few are a little better, but church attendance is down. So why should you go? Isn't it just as good to stay at home and watch it on TV? Many churches have their own program. They have their services on TV, and you can watch your own church service from your living room, in your pajamas, sitting on your couch. So why attend church? The Bible has the answer. Let's look at what the Bible says about why you should attend church. Hebrews 10:24 and 25 says, let us consider how to stimulate one another to love and good deeds, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. So the first reason you should attend church is because the Bible commands it. The Bible says, not forsaking your assembling together. Let us consider how to stimulate one another to love and good deeds, not forsaking our own assembling together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. There's no way you can stimulate one another when you're just sitting at home by yourself. There's a Bible command for you to attend church, to be together with other Christians. That's the first reason. The second reason is the example of the New Testament Christians. Acts 2:42 says, and they were continually devoting themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. They were continually devoting themselves to the apostles' teaching, to fellowship, that's sharing together one with another, to the breaking of bread, that's communion, and prayer. The early church did it, and they were persecuted for doing it. They still did it. They gathered together with each other to worship. So the first reason you should attend church is because the Bible commands it. That's enough. If God said do it, then do it. That's reason enough. The second reason is the example of New Testament Christians. If we want to be like the Christians in the New Testament, we should attend church. we should gather together with other Christians to worship. The third reason is because of what the Bible teaches about one another. Jesus said in John 13:34-35, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, even as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Love one another. Care for each other. Be concerned about each other. Jesus said this was a new commandment. Well, he said, not really a new commandment. It's been around a long time, but it was a new commandment in that you ought to love like Jesus loved. You ought to love sacrificially. When we stay at home and watch TV, we don't sacrifice anything. About 30 minutes of our time, maybe an hour. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. The fourth reason why you should attend church is because Christianity is a involvement activity, not a spectator activity. Church is not supposed to be like you go to a sporting event and you just sit in the stands and watch somebody else perform. It's not supposed to be like that. Church is supposed to be an involvement activity. You're doing something. 1 Peter 4:10-11 says, "As each one has received a special gift, employ it in serving one another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. Whoever speaks is to do so as one who's speaking the utterances of God. Whoever serves is to do so as one who's serving by the strength which God supplies." So we ought to serve one another. Our relationship with one another happens primarily at the church service, before and after, and hopefully during. So there are four reasons why you should attend church. One, the Bible commands it. That's enough by itself. We don't even need the other three. If the Bible commands it, then do it. If you're a Christian, then do what the Bible commands. The second one is the example of the New Testament Christians. They've set the example. We should follow the example in fellowshipping one with another. The third reason is that we should love one another. We should love one another. Therefore, we need to be together with one another. In even romantic love, which Bible love is much deeper and much more involved than romantic love, but romantic love, you want to be with the other person. If you love someone, you want to be together with them. And the third reason is you serve one another. Christianity is an involvement. It's an active religion. You do something. And if you're just sitting on the couch watching your TV, that's not doing very much. Church attendance is down. And it is a problem. The pandemic is real. And it is a risk to go out and gather with any group of people. That is true. Don't be guilty of, like some Christians I know can go everywhere they want to go except to church. They go visit family, They go to sporting events. They do all kinds of things, but they can't go to church. Now, it is a risk. There's no question about that. And it is dangerous. There's no question about that. And I, for one, don't know the answer to the COVID problem. I don't know what we should be doing. I know in the Bible, when somebody had a contagious disease, they quarantined that person. I think you quarantine everybody because somebody's got it, but whatever the answer is, we still need to try to make ways to attend church. And let us consider how to stimulate one another to love and good deeds, not forsaking our own assembling together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near.